Welcome back to Last of the Romans NCAA 14 College Football Revamped 2024 Ascending Dynasty with Wisconsin, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Mizzou. And I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The bad news is that I encountered a bug in 26 that was breaking the save. But the good news is that I was able to figure out what was causing it, which was coaching contracts, and I was able to update them, so we won't have a freeze in 26 like it's currently supposed to. I'll be able to fix that. I already tested it. I was able to actually get to 27. I didn't test to 28, mostly because I just ran out of patience. It takes forever to get through 3 seasons. So, yeah, I mean, I could, but it's going to be some other time, I'm sure, because I do not feel like going through another 3 seasons of simming games just to see if things work. It does take a long time. But anyways, we've got Wisconsin, number 8, at, actually they're at home versus Penn State and Drew Willar. Penn State working well as a unit. Pauling's out for the season. Dang. Bakos with a good kick, and the return maybe picks up a few. Looking at Penn State's depth chart, Alar is pretty good. Pribula is an 82 for a sophomore, and Grunkemeyer is an 80 for a freshman. But Katron Allen, 98. Oh yeah, I gotta reorder their depth chart because it's a little bugged. They got McLean, Lambert Smith, and Saunders. Tyler Warren, the great tight end. A decent offensive line. A very good defensive line. Pretty good linebackers, if not great. Their secondary is not as strong as their front seven. Takes the handoff and throws high over his tight end's head. Going for the psychological warfare of, well, what if he had caught it? 17. Houston upsetting TCU. Alar finds Sanders for a 26-yard gain. Saunders, it is. I guess you're Sanders if you catch it, and Saunders if you don't. Alar fakes the handoff and is sacked. Hit immediately after faking the handoff by Jace Arnold. Handing it off, and Allen for 3. It's a 3rd and 14 situation for the young quarterback. And he throws an interception. That's the more. Safety came across the field to make that interception. And Braden Locke's first pass is behind his tight end. Locke's been somewhat of a sensation after taking over for Van Dyke, leading Wisconsin to 6 wins. Dylan Jones able to power pass 1 and get 8. Brings up a 3rd and 2. Henry for 16. Preps catches one off sides and tries a risky throw to the end zone, and it's deflected. 2nd and 10. Locke out of the option, and he's smashed in the backfield. No gain. Had that play locked up. Passes off the hands of his receiver. And that'll bring up a field goal. The Badgers strike first blood. 3 points. Badgers defense has been stifling so far, but we're only halfway through the first quarter. Out of the shotgun, Alar fakes a handoff and keeps it running for 12, 13, 14 yards. Taking the handoff and rolling out to his right, not finding anybody but throwing and hitting McLean for a 22-yard gain. Some schoolyard football there. This Penn State team is undefeated on the season, 6-0. Alar faking the handoff and hit as he throws. Finding Lambert Smith for 18. Penn State's mainly been getting it done through the run game this season through Katron Allen, but they're mainly using him as a decoy, it seems. And they do again, but LR is sacked. Arnett the first to get to him. Hitting Taylor for 11, but that brings up 4th and 4. Penn State opting to go for the tie here, and their kicker nails it. Swain, and Brooks with the return, finding nothing. And that'll be as good as if he had caught a fair catch. Locks throw wildly offline. Completely in the wrong direction. And that's an interception. Gotta wonder what's going on with Locke's vision there. Somebody might have given him a concussion or something, because I was nowhere close. Alar only getting one on the rush. Penn State handing it off to Katron Allen, who finds 8 yards, 3rd and 2. handing it off to Katron, and Katron finding a first, 4 yards, but now seemingly hurt. Singleton with the carry and 4 yards. Singleton on the edge and getting 11. Handing it off to Katron, who has an easy path to the end zone. FSU upsetting Miami. Brooks with the return. And that's a gain of 6 or 7. Lock in the shotgun. Jones by his side. Lock scrambling and finding 4 yards on the keeper. Lock finding Green for a 14-yard gain on a curl route. Lock swallowed up for a 1-yard loss. I'm in Vanover with this tackle for a loss. With an 18-yard reception and a nifty move to find a few extra yards. Time running out, and that's the end of the first. Nothing for Dylan Jones on the draw. He loses 4. He was hit immediately after getting the ball. Lock his, he throws, and that's another incompletion. He's piling them up. That's 5 incompletions now on 8 pass attempts. Third and 14. And that's an offline throw. Nearly another interception. Just nowhere close to the receiver. And maybe Locke's rattled. Handing it to Catron for a loss of 3. Alar finding Saunders for a 23-yard gain. Pitching it to Allen. Catron only finding 2. It's definitely not been Catron's best game this year. Alar handing it off to Catron, who has 6 yards on the draw. 3rd and 2. Alar finding Clifford for first. Alar dropping back once more and sacked. This time by Ernest Willer. Sacked for 9-yard loss. And that'll bring up 3rd and 27. Had a guy open on the flats, but couldn't get the ball to him. Hitting Fleming, who makes a move but is taken down after 20 yards, and that's not enough. 4th and 7. Out comes the punter. Pins him perhaps behind the 10. The spotter puts it right about the 10. almost intercepted by Cam Miller. Who seemed to be reading it the whole way. Block. Pitching it to Jones, who gets a gain of 3. 3rd and 7. Well, if you thought Katron Allen had a rough start to the day, just look at Dylan Jones. Dylan Jones met at the catch and not able to get a first. Braden Locke only 4 for 11. Saunders with the return and only a 4-yard gain. Katron with some room to run. He breaks the tackle, and that's a 16-yard gain. Lar handing it off again to Katron, this time for only a gain of 3. Found massive bodies and couldn't wade his way through. Lar faking the handoff and finding Warren for 11 yards. Penn State now with 3 times the number of first downs that Wisconsin has. Katron getting met behind the line for a loss of 1. Braden Moore with the tackle for a loss. Taking a handoff and keeping it. That's a gain of 7. Katron, pickup of 8 and a first. Off to Singleton this time, who has a nice move and gains 8. The handoff to Singleton, 2 yards, 3rd and inches. The handoff and finds his tight end for a touchdown. Rapelier? I don't know how to say his name. Now all of the pressure is on the young quarterback for Wisconsin to start completing some passes. Hitting Henry for 12 yards on a dangerous throw. Now only 5 for 12. And he hits McIntosh despite the throw being well behind him. Very offline throw. That'll leave him with 43 seconds and 2nd and 10. And Locke is picked off by Flowers. Flowers only has a few men to beat and is taken down at the 25. That'll be at least a field goal for Penn State. Braden Locke with a horrible start. Just a terrible first half. He's going to have a great second half to make up for this. Drew Alar sacked for a 5-yard loss. Alar taking a shot at the end zone, and that's a touchdown. Only 12 seconds for Wisconsin to respond before halftime. Locke hands it off to Dylan Jones, who has 10 yards and will end the half. First half was dominated by Penn State. Luckily, Wisconsin will receive the ball to start the second. Brooks on the return. Only a gain of 1 or 2. The end around to Henry, who has about 4 yards. Wisconsin is down big and needing a touchdown. The option, and Locke pitches it to Jones, who has a first down and some change. Locke hits McIntosh for 21 yards. Now starting to find his targets. Locke hitting Green for 5 yards. Locke up now to hitting 50% of his passes. You have to think this is a must-score drive for Wisconsin if they want to win. And he pitches it to Jones, who's got quite a bit of yards. 20 yards on the pitch. Finds Brooks, who makes a move and gets to the 1. It's Green who stopped short of the touchdown. off to Allen, who only finds 2. Lar setting up under center, and he hands off to Allen, who gets nothing. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Fakes the handoff and hits his tight end for first. 31 yards on the completion. Handoff, a draw to Singleton, and only a gain of 2. Looked like he might have something after shedding the initial tackle, but the second guy got him. Lar hits his favorite target, tight end Warren, for a first down. Taken down in the backfield. That's a 5-yard loss. Petrowski with the sack. Sacked 4 Wisconsin Badgers surrounding him. 5 of them. Light 3rd and 26. Alar back in the shotgun. He snaps the ball and is sacked again. This time an 8-yard loss by Kurt Neal. Waited too long for his routes to develop and got hit. Not the best punt. Gives them good field position at the 35 and Locke in the shotgun. An end around to Henry. This time for no gain. Well, 2 yards. Handoff to Dylan Jones for 7 yards. Dylan Jones, a 6-yard carry. Block handing it off to Yakameli, who gets 9 yards on the draw. Wonder what year Yakameli is. Let me just check Wisconsin's. So Locke himself is a sophomore. Dylan Jones a freshman. Yakameli's a sophomore. Locke on 3rd down, scrambling, not finding anything, throwing now, a one-handed catch by CJ Williams, what a grab. That's 11 yards. Locke was completely bailed out by his receiver there. Williams just let out a claw and snagged it. Powered run there by Dylan Jones. Wisconsin with Yakameli handed the ball. A 1st down. Seconds left in the 3rd. Locke snaps it and throws a risky pass. Henry's in the end zone. Touchdown. That'll bring Wisconsin just a little bit closer. What happened? Alright then. Almost an interception. Michael Mack read it perfectly, but just didn't have the hands to come up with it. With the handoff and finding some good yardage, 8 yards. Pilar back in the shotgun by himself. And he takes it, but is smashed behind the line. That's a loss of 1. That'll bring up 4th and 3 and a punt. Brooks with the return. And has some good yardage, maybe even great. That's a 48-yard return. Pitch to Dylan Jones, who gets only a few. Block hands the ball to Henry on an end around. Henry finding only 4. 3rd and 4.
Here we go! Flag 98! Flag 98!
Hitting Brooks again, and that's a 23-yard gain. Locke finally finding his arm. Penn State with a lot of men on the line, and Yakameli gets nothing. It's a loss of 3.
Here we go! 59-50!
Locke scrambling, and only gaining 1. Locke hits Williams for a touchdown. It's now a tie game. The handoff. Almost intercepted by Tackett Curtis. Handoff to Catron for only a gain of 2. 3rd and 8. And Alar picked off by Moore. Receiver stopped in his tracks. The throw was behind him and gave the opportunity for Moore to intercept it. It's Alara's first big mistake. Block. Handing it off to Jones for nothing. Handing it off to Jones again. This time for 3. 3rd and 6. And he hits green for the first. Takes the handoff and will keep it himself for a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. Penn State's got to be thinking about their timeouts by now. But they opt not to use one here. Block with the handoff to Dylan Jones, who gets 2 yards, 3rd and 1. And now Penn State's calling for their timeout. Hit as he throws and is unable to complete the pass. That's 4th and 1. The Badgers take a 3-point lead. 1:51 remains for Drew Alar and the Penn State offense to come back and take this game. It's Warren for first. They'll hurry back up to the line. Or not. Alar hitting Warren for a big gain. That's 18 yards. This Penn State offense having no trouble so far. Lara fakes the handoff and misses misses the throw. Finding Lambert Smith for a 19-yard gain. That puts him in field goal range. Wisconsin now having to think about their timeouts. Gained by Katron Allen, and that'll be the first timeout for Wisconsin. Alar hands off to his fullback, and Allen with 4 yards. Penn State will call a timeout. Jefferson now with the carry and a 4-yard gain. And the Badgers will spend their last timeout. Finds McLean for a touchdown. That's going to leave Wisconsin with a 4-point deficit in less than 37 seconds to work with. No timeouts. Brooks opts to return it here, and I'm not even sure he got back to the 20. Seconds remain in the fourth. McIntosh this time catching it 17 yards and out of bounds. Wisconsin's back to the line. And there's a duck thrown. Block, dropping back. Making a deep pass, and that's into double coverage and deflected.
Jack, regular. Ready! Blue 88! Blue 88!
Block hitting Wooler for 11 yards. 12 seconds remain. probably going to end it. They're down to 3 seconds. They're trying to rush back to the line. They're not going to get there. That's the end of the game. Penn State wins by 4. Devastating defeat for the number 8 ranked Wisconsin Badgers. That'll probably kick them out of the playoffs. Alar was much better than Locke. Locke having a very down day, although Alar was sacked a number of times. Very disappointing defeat for the Badgers, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.